Good morning and welcome to the second and final day of coverage of the 2025 Secondary Schools Cup. My name's Troy Corber and I look forward to bringing you the action here today at Club Pine Rivers. What magnificent hosts they are of this event. We thank them very much for their support and the great logistical running they do of big events like this. So we thank them a lot. Also thank our sponsors, Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Joining me in commentary today is Club Support Manager for Central and Northern Queensland, the one and only Tony Carter. Welcome, Tony.
Good morning, Troy, and good morning, everybody who's tuned in to view what will be a sensational morning of bowls.
Yeah, we've got a great line-up here. Don't worry, we're not Nostradamus and giving away the end score line. We promise we're live. The players have just commenced the first end. So the team from St Benedict's College, who we saw on yesterday's live streaming, team of Jenna Hagan and Ben Hagan, brother and sister, out there doing it for the family and for their school. And they're up against the Tannum Sands State High combination of Braeden Andrews and Jacob Hoger. So it should be a great game. Obviously, Jacob and Ben are both state squad members. Jacob recently announced as a member of the under-18 side to compete at the Nationals down in Tasmania later this year. So should be a terrific skips battle. And I think, Tony, probably a battle between two skips that we hope we see in the sport for the next 30 or 40 years, these two doing battle with each other.
They both played great bowls yesterday. And as you say, Troy, this is going to be a great competition between the pair of them. But not just that, the leads yesterday, both of the leads here, played excellent bowls as well. So I think this is going to be a really great game.
And Braeden and Jacob are the reigning champions. No team has ever won two in a row or gone back-to-back. So it is all ahead. So we had 5 rounds of play yesterday. I'll bring you an update shortly of the ladder positioning. We had 5 rounds completed yesterday. We have 4 rounds to complete today. And it'll all happen very quickly. It's a quick play format. 9 ends, 1 hour time limit. Jacks are respotted if they are killed. And we, of course, have the power play. So each team may nominate 1 end per game as a power play, in which if they score, their score will be doubled for that end.
The power play adds a lot of interest. We saw one game yesterday, didn't we, Troy, where the team was just trailing a little bit, played their power play, picked up a 4, which turned into an 8, and made the game very tight. And it came all the way down to the last bowl on the last end then.
I think it's a good initiative, and well done to Bowls Queensland for initiating a short play format. It would have been easy to go a traditional sort
of, bowl here, Troy.
Oh, yes, a cracker from Ben Hagan. Of course, on his home green here at Pine Rivers, so knows conditions very well here. And so it's terrific to see the adoption of these shorter play formats and power play, especially for the younger generation. I think it just adds a little bit more interest and keeps them engaged rather than playing big, long 21 end games. And occasionally you'll get games that'll be a bit of a blowout. You don't want kids that are just being introduced to the game, being billed at 25-2 and there's still 7 ends to go.
Yeah, exactly right. I think the shorter format games as well, and Bowls Australia and Bowls Queensland are both on board with this, is the way to go, introducing new adults to the game as well. We were talking yesterday about how when, modern society, everybody's time poor, so the ability to come down and play a game of bowls that maybe goes an hour, 2 hours, helps get them into the game.
And Jacob Hoger winds up. He's close.
Oh,
and he gets the jack.
Ball. And he's just killed it, so it's going to go back on the tee. And they might go down.
It's going to be, he's drastically unlucky there because Ben Hagan has the 2 near the spot there.
It was a great drive, just an unlucky result for him.
I'm not sure if Robbie's got the replay action this time round, but great hit.
If it had stayed in the ditch, he looks like he would have been holding 1, 2, a couple there for sure.
Absolutely. And is Ben going to rub salt into the wounds here? I think he is.
It's just, as it just rolled through. If it falls over,
I think it still might be anyway.
It might have it.
So, Braeden's a pretty tall lad. He might be the one that needs to get on the measure, because his long arm span will reach there.
Jenna's having a close look at this one.
Don't give it away, Jenna. Yep, 3. 3 confirmed. So a great start for the Hagan combination for St Benedict's College. Against the defending champions, they pick up 3.
So, Troy, a lot of the teams here have got parents or teachers or club players acting as coaches, helping them out. How does it work with the coaches in case we see it on the ring?
Yeah, so each team's allowed to have a coach, and they're encouraged to do so, particularly since we've got some new bowlers that are playing as part of the competition. So, yeah, there's a variety of people from clubland, from schools, family that are helping out, and that's right through from grabbing drinks and helping with roll-ups, and sometimes some things might happen in a game that maybe the newer players haven't sort of experienced or come across and aren't quite sure what to do. So the coach is there to help guide them with that.
So the kids are allowed to talk to a coach just to get a little bit of guidance through the game, aren't they?
That's correct, yep. So they're not allowed to intrude on the rink. They have to be asked by the players. But so there's a bit of common sense there. If a coach can see that the two kids at their head are a bit unsure of what they should be doing or how they need to react in a certain situation, I think common sense prevails there, and the coach jumps in and just gives them a bit of advice. Jenna nailing a line there. We learnt yesterday, Jenna, she's been playing 3 weeks. Big bro roped her in, said, come on, let's do it. She's adopted the left-hand stance of her brother as well. That's a cracker of a bowl from Braeden. Great start. How can Jenna run this out? She's very close here. It's trying to finish. Just those little bowls, they don't like to roll on too far. But it's still a good effort. The kids on the live stream, they love it. They'll be going back and watching the replays and checking their form and their best shots out. So if you're on here supporting them, give us a shout out. Who you're supporting, where you're from. I know they'd appreciate it.
Well, we have David Jones from North Wales.
Yeah, I think David was with us yesterday too. Good morning to you, David, or whatever the time may be there in Wales. Presuming it'd be evening time, wouldn't it? At some stage.
Robbie's just saying it's 9 hours behind us.
Mark Rossington from the Philippines. We have got an international flavour tuning in already. Welcome, Mark. I bet the weather's a bit different in the Philippines compared to Northern Wales, I imagine. So Jenna slips round the back with her third one, which isn't in a bad position for Ben if he chooses to play a little bit of weight. And Braeden matches that up, so pretty good effort there from the leads. Still plenty of room for these skips. As I mentioned, Jacob has just been announced in the 5-person squad for the National Championships down in Tasmania, held in northwest Tasmania. I believe it's in November, and been part of the squad this year. Represented Queensland at the School Sports Australia Championships, recently completed here at Pine Rivers a few weeks ago. Ben's urging this one on. Magnificent weight. Jacob's asking for it to hold. Wow, he looked for a feather off either of those green ones, and
that was close.
He didn't quite get it perfectly. It's just opened up a little funnel there. I wonder if we might see some weight from Ben. Although he's 2 down at the moment. Jacob looking to go to third.
It's on a pretty good path here.
Just needs it to bend now. Here it comes. Comes nice and late. That's a great bowl.
Cut it down to 1 by the looks.
Well, that's Braeden's bowl, so I think they've got 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So just like that, from dropping 3, they're holding 3. So Ben's going to have a look at what's going on. While we wait for Ben to have a look at that, I'll give you a little update on the ladder positioning. So we have some surprises, some new teams, and some existing teams doing well. So topping out, the only team to go through yesterday with 5 wins was the combination from Tullawong State High, Max Latham and Rihanna Latham. And in second is the team, one of the teams we're watching here now, Jacob Hoger and Braeden Andrews. So the defending champions sitting just 1 game behind the Latham brother and sister combination. And then in third, Claire Kirby and Mia Skur from Millmerran State School on 3 wins, 2 losses. So still anyone's tournament with 4 rounds to go, and certainly for the title hopes for Braeden and Jacob, this is an important game. Ben doesn't get a perfect result on his own bowl there. So it could well be 3 there at the moment. Just needs to find a track in there. Does not obviously want to promote that blue and yellow bowl in. I think bees are attacking Jacob. He's got the arms and legs and everything twitching and going there, trying to get this bowl to come down. I love watching bowlers when they're watching their bowl come down. It's hilarious sometimes, isn't it?
It is.
So has he done enough there?
1, 2.
So this will test their measuring abilities. So it could be close to a 4-way measure there, Tony.
Well, let's see how they go.
So Ben's got that. So I might escape here. Well, that's probably a good result in the end. Could have been 3 or 4, but ends up being just 2. And that puts the Tannum Sands State High team on the board. St Benedict's College still leading this one 3-2 after 2 ends.
So the players had a big day yesterday, didn't they, Troy? 5 games?
Yes, and a lot of them flying in the morning from all around the state as well. And getting their bearings, and
a lot of roll-ups as well, just getting used to the surface here. And 9 ends a game. The players played 45 ends of bowls yesterday.
I know they're young and fit, but I mentioned before the coverage when we were talking that a few of these kids that don't play a lot of bowls, they will have sore thighs this morning. You tend to use muscles that you don't normally use day to day. It's great to see yesterday, just looking out across the green too, Tony, that from the start of the day to the end of the day, the improvement.
Yes.
as they all became a bit more comfortable with the environment and got
what
used to the carpet.
Great bowl there by
And there's a prime example.
Jenna, yeah, that's a ripper. Yeah, you're right. As they got more and more used to the carpet, and I think as they just felt, they settled down and became comfortable. It was a nervous start. It's a big tournament, and by the end of the evening, some quality bowls being played.
We can see there just in the foreground, a coach having a chat with one of the players, Kyla Pollard, that we saw yesterday. And that's what it's all about. It's as much about being a learning experience and enjoying the game as it is winning.
Another good bowl there. So what did we say, Troy? Jenna's been playing
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yep.
And what?
It should be putting half our pennant bowlers to shame already.
I'm about to sign her up.
Get her on contract. A big bowling family, the Hagans. Braeden's done a pretty good job correcting the weight. Is it going to hang on enough? He did a great job with the weight. It is a little unforgiving, the carpet. If you just pinch that line a little bit, they do run across. Pretty fair line again here from Jenna.
This is pretty good. Has she
got
sent
the
it?
weight?
Just going to pull up a little bit short.
She's putting the blocker in.
Good thinking, Jenna.
Morning, William Johnson. Good to have you with us. Glad you're enjoying the coverage. I mentioned earlier in the coverage, no combination has won multiple titles together. So we've had a few schools, James Nash State High School, Longreach High School, Palm Beach Currumbin State High School that have won back-to-back titles, but with different players.
Oh, this is close. This is very close.
What a bowl. That's a terrific bowl.
Great bowl.
Still one down, but makes the head so much better for himself.
Mm-hmm.
This is where for Ben, even though you're holding, you've still got to play sort of confidently to the head. You know that you can't really afford to leave that head the way it is. Try and get another one in there somehow. Well, he's done a good job of that.
He has. Anything behind is going to be valuable for him.
Jacob's staring it down.
Slightly wider line.
Doesn't get around that one. Had some great shots there from Robbie in the last couple of bowls there. You can see the intensity and concentration on these two boys' faces. They're switched on. They're very keen. There's a little bit of Marnus Labuschagne about Jacob Hoger.
There is, actually.
Just
You're
the
right,
little
yeah.
movements and twitches and the
chewing
chewies going and
chewing the gum.
a little bit of facial resemblance. There's a bit of Marnus there. He's much quieter than Marnus though. Very very well spoken and lovely young man, Jacob.
Good track. Just going to pull up a little bit.
So Jenna gets the job done.
First bowl, and it stayed there the whole end.
And now after 3 ends, St Benedict's are leading 4 shots to 2. thank you for your kind words, William, and promoting bowls, but certainly junior bowls is certainly a passion of mine and for Tony. And within our roles with Bowls Australia as club support managers, we look after Queensland between the two of us. So certainly any Queensland clubs that are wanting to build on existing junior programs, start one, want some ideas on how they can get some families and kids into their club, please reach out.
Oh, look at this.
Another toucher.
2 great opening bowls. She's on fire.
Yeah,
that's right, Troy, and indeed even schools out there who may be listening, if you want to do something in the bowl space, reach out to Troy and I, or reach out to your local club. There is no doubt at all that juniors are the future of bowls. We need to keep players coming through. You look at the age of the Australian players these days. It's all of those players have been playing since they were kids, and they're fearless. I think you used that word yesterday. Just their technique is unbelievable. They're just repetitive and play some great bowls.
Braeden's starting to hone in with his weight. He's feeling that weight well now. He's just trying to find his line. Jones is going to come under there, but she's got one goodie in there. Mm-hmm. She's holding shot at the moment. See what Braeden can do about that. So both Jacob and Braeden are both in Year 12 at Tannum Sands State High, both 17 years of age. Braeden enjoys a bit of soccer as well. Jacob, bowls is his thing. Doesn't play any other sports. Bowls is his thing.
Oh, good on him.
When we can see through the results he's achieved, and that he's certainly dedicated himself to the sport, and it's paying off for him.
Well, being selected in the Queensland side is a fantastic achievement for Braeden, for Jacob, I think.
Expect both skips to get inside, probably Jenna's shot bowl. So I think shot bowl's down the other end of the green on the mat, behind the mat at the moment.
Had a good line. That's a good starter. That'll give him a good feel for the next bowl.
Makes it that a little bit tougher for Jacob too, because it's looking a little bit messy sort of out there on that hand. Very easy to run into something and not quite get a great result. As we've seen, it'll turn late. Here it comes.
Oh, very good bowl.
Precision.
Yeah.
Great shot, Jacob Hoger. Well, that looked a great line to me, and that bowl just sort of held out a little bit.
Just moved out at the end there, didn't it? This just needs to stay off that front one.
Yeah.
Just going to be under it, I think.
Oh, he's done a very good job. I think that's in the count. Angles can be deceiving. Yeah.
2 down is the signal. Just weighing up his options here, but he wasn't a mile away on his second draw bowl there. I think he can just learn from that. He should be able to draw into there.
I think he's worried about that traffic, trying to find a clear path.
I think we're going.
Benny loads up.
Oh, gee, he only just missed. Well, I think the option he was going there for, Troy, is if he had killed the jack, of course, it's respotted, and he would have had the spot.
So nothing's changed, so I presume it'll stay as 2.
Jenna looks like she's holding 2 fingers there. 2.
So with that 2 shots, that squares this game up at 4 all after 4 ends. It's all the 4s. No power plays indicated as yet.
We saw yesterday, Troy, didn't we, that mostly they were holding their power plays towards the last 3 or 4 ends.
So the other thing to mention to everyone is if you're in the area of Pine Ris, come down and watch the kids in action. It's actually a really good day down at Club Pine Ris today. It's a great example of our great sport. So we've got this green full of under 18s playing. We've got a green, we think maybe some social or...
We think they're midweek pennant players.
Midweek pennant players playing. Some senior bowlers. And we actually have World Bowls President Brett O'Reilly and Bowls Australia CEO Matthew Kennedy will be here today to make some announcements.
I saw Matthew just up on the deck there before.
So there'll be
a lot of the BQ officials. Brian Marshall's up there.
Part of the push to see bowls included at the Brisbane 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. There'll be a lot of media crews and media here. So it's going to be a fun, busy morning here at Club Pine Rivers. David Jones in Wales and Mark Rossington in Philippines, I don't expect you to come down. That's okay. I'll let you off. So Braeden, he's opened up well there with his first. He's lost his second one, but he'll be happy with where that first one's finished.
Jacob just saying to Braeden there that was excellent position, great shooting. So the skip's very happy.
I think that's been a really good positive thing to see. Our experienced players in this format have been very supportive and encouraging of their lesser experienced teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So for perhaps people who aren't familiar with the format of Secondary Schools Cup, so it's pairs. And only a maximum of one person within that team can be an existing registered bowler at a bowls club. So and in fact we've had some teams on the live stream. The boys from the Jamaican bobsled team from Nudgee College that we saw yesterday, made up of 2 players who are new to the sport. So terrific initiative from Bowls Queensland.
I think we're seeing the Nudgee boys in the next live stream again.
I think, yes, they're back.
They had a lot of fun yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, their skip Nathan, he was full of smiles. And a good try from Ben. He was almost full of smiles too, but it's just landed on the outside of that bowl.
That's right. It looks like Tannum's holding 2 there. Is this just going to sneak around the Jenna's bowl? Oh, not quite.
Close. Doesn't make that hand any easier for Ben.
And indeed, he's changing hands.
Well, this is where bowls is a game of millimetres, isn't it? Because if that first bowl of his gets second shot, he probably plays weight looking for the bowl or the jack, but because he doesn't have that, he's had to change hands and try and draw, and he's done a pretty good job of it, just a couple of feet short.
It was a great line, yeah, just another foot, he would have been right in there. Isn't it great to see the tactics they're talking and having the confidence that they can play those shots that they're now talking about? It's excellent.
You can see that experience from the state level, the coaching that they receive, tuition coming to the fore there.
Just needs to drop a bit.
Get down.
Oh, not quite.
Well, it's like one of those pendulum things you see with the metal balls springing backwards and forwards there. Everything rocked around and didn't really move anywhere. Jacob's joining us in commentary now. He's doing a full tour around Marnus. So it'll be interesting to see what Ben decides to do here. He's got to play a perfect draw on the forehand. Got Braeden just in the way of the camera. There we go. Good man. I don't think Ben likes it. So I think this is going to be another 2, I think.
Looks like a 2. Jenna's holding 2 fingers out. 2 it is.
So they're only dealing in multiples, Tannum Sands. They've won 3 ends. They've all been 2s. And they now lead this match 6-4 after 5 ends.
No power players yet. We saw Jenna and Ben play yesterday on the live stream, and Jenna played well, but she's playing really good bowls today. So she's learned from yesterday, got a feel for the green, feeling much more comfortable.
This is the great thing about kids, or basically with any sport, especially if they've got a little bit of natural sporting ability. They pick things up so quickly. Certainly some advice that I'd give it to clubs with juniors. Make sure you're keeping them engaged and have them playing games, actual games of bowls. With training and the drills and the honing of actions and things, yes, they're very important. But you've got to make sure you've got the juniors engaged and excited about coming down to the club for practice. Providing opportunities to have games against other juniors, maybe at some surrounding clubs.
That's it, exactly. The kids start to play bowls because they want to play bowls. That's what they want to do. Good roll here.
Yeah, she's playing really well, Jenna.
Yeah, good bowl. Just needs to hold its head a little bit here, but he should be pretty close in.
Great reply from Braeden.
Oh, just through that hole. Good bowl. Finish in a good spot.
Yep.
Great instruction there by Jacob. He was just saying to Braeden, play that same hand. Any touch of the jack is great.
He rides and hunts every bowl, Jacob, even when they're not his own, when they're his teammates. As they're coming down, there's hands out to ask it to hold or to run or to stop. He's living and breathing every bowl as it comes down.
He's enthusiastic about it, isn't he? Oh, a little bit heavy, but as we were talking yesterday, a back bowl is always a good bowl.
It's at least one
What do you reckon, Robbie? Is it 2 or 1?
for the St Benedict's College team. Well, Tony, this is your second day of live streaming. This is your graduation test
I'm saying
to make
2.
the call.
I'm saying 2. Robbie's saying 2.
There you go. I have a feeling Jacob Hoger might have something to say about it.
Oh, that is a ripper.
Beautifully weighted, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Ben's got an opportunity to sort of do the same thing.
Just needs to get down a little bit. It's coming. Oh, almost.
Probably just that tad overweight for what he wanted, for it to just bend back to the jack. But he's got another 2 to come, so...
Well, that could be a very handy bowl.
Ben's having a little look at this. Doesn't want them
He's
to
got
gap.
it. Has he got it? Yes.
Oh, great shot. Ben Hagan. Little fist pump too. He liked that one.
Well, that's probably, mate. That's back to 2 and, oh, yeah, it looks like 2.
Two bowls belonging to Jenna. Hagan holding shot at the moment. What can Jacob Hoger do here? Will need to be perfectly weighted because it'll come late.
Here it comes.
Well, he's done the job.
Down 1, Jenna indicates.
They could just choose to play the exact same bowl, really.
That's right. It looks like he's going to. Oh, yes, he got the jack, got the hole.
Good try. Well, he pushed, he put Jacob Hoger under pressure there, Ben Hagan, but Jacob responded.
Well, they were great bowls by the skips. Both of them bowled very good bowls there.
That'll be the first single of the match for the Tannum Sands combination.
Just 1.
They extend their lead to 7-4 now over the St Benedict's team.
We're looking for any signals of a power play, but nothing as yet.
Well, it could be the thing that breaks this game open, couldn't it? The power plays with how tight it's been.
Ah, there's the power play.
There we go. So power play. To St Benedict's. Good time to take it. Ben's got last bowl as well.
That's right. Just a reminder, so whatever, if St Benedict's win the end, whatever they score, we double it. So a 1 would become a 2. So a 2 or a multiple pickup here by St Benedict's would be a great result for them.
As far as the overall standings go, it's a pretty important game for the St Benedict's College team. At the moment, they're 2 and 3. 1-2, lost 3. So to keep in that striking distance of the top half of the competition, need to try and win this one.
So Braeden and Jacob yesterday had 4 wins and a loss, currently sitting in second spot.
It's a great bowl from Braeden too.
The only team to have a perfect day yesterday were the Lathams, and played 5-1-5. Pretty good spot here.
Ben's just urging it on.
Just pulled
pretty
up a
good.
fraction, but it's bowl on the head. That's good trusting your partner, isn't it? He's still calling him on that forehand, even though there's a bowl on the run in. Just trusting him to get under it. Great shooting, he says.
Couple of back bowls, 1 on it. I think that's about knowing your partner as well.
Yeah.
I think Jacob's, I could be wrong, but I don't think Braden's played a backhand shot. So I think Jacob knows that forehand's his strength and where he feels comfortable playing, and wants to keep him on that forehand. So it's smart tactical skipping as well. Ben will have to pull out a couple of rippers here. Another one roundabout from Jacob.
It looks like 2. Pretty good line here.
Get it to hang up.
Just pulled up.
Foot more weight. He has shot. Something a lot of bowlers, not just junior bowlers, but all bowlers don't realise is how minute that adjustment is. Like the Ben needs to make that 18 inches. It's less than 1 roll of the bowl.
That's it.
And I think that's why a lot of bowlers will overcorrect.
I think he's adjusted well here.
What a howler.
That's a ripper.
Well played, Ben Hagan, right when he needed it on their power play.
In a good spot as well, because if Jacob had just tickled that jack back as it was, would have been a nice 4 for them.
Well, this is interesting. I think Jacob's going to go big here. He needs to be very careful, because if he gets to the inside edge of Ben's bowl, all of his go missing out of the head. He's got the back bowls. I'd suggest that just playing some reaching weight might be better, but it is hard to play on the carpet, that sort of in-between reaching weight.
So here we see him having a chat to his coach about exactly that. How much weight to play.
I mean, he'd be unlucky to lose all his bowls, but it's definitely on. You don't want to leave Ben Hagan 8 feet to draw another shot.
I think you've picked it, Troy. It's just reaching weight. It's just going to...
Braeden's having a look at it. Ooh. So Ben Hagan now with an opportunity to draw another and take the lead in this match.
A little wide bowl from the adjacent rink coming down. Just worked its way back onto the rink.
It's not 100 miles away.
Just
got the run.
Just going to pull up short.
Nailed that line. He'll be disappointed, Ben. But
good result.
Hold their power play. One shot becomes 2. That takes them to 6, but it's the Tannum Sands State High outfit of Jacob Hoger and Braeden Andrews still leading over St Benedict's College 7-6.
And Tannum Sands playing their power play now.
Tit for tat. Well, with only 2 ends to go, Tony, really, if Tannum Sands can win the end even with a single, it's going to make it very difficult for the St Benedict's College team in the last end. So it's a pretty simple assignment for St Benedict's. You just win the last 2 ends.
That's it.
Just go. They can just be singles. Doesn't matter. You just got to win the last 2 ends.
Going a slightly shorter end than we've been playing. Good start. Got the grass.
Matched up each other nicely there in behind the jack.
Yeah, another good bowl.
Wise men like Robbie say, this game is about correction. It's a game of correction, so how well can the leads correct from their
she looks like
first bowl?
Corrected pretty well here.
Done a very good job.
Good bowl. That's the shot bowl.
So can Braeden do the same?
Maybe just a fraction fast.
Gets the jack.
Oh.
Just the wrong way. Great try. It'll be Jenna Hagan still holding the shot at the moment. Just need a couple of feet more now on her last bowl. Tell you what, if she clears that front.
And she has.
Slight little feather. Holds her up nicely, if you don't mind. So the improvement we've seen in Jenna Hagan in 6 games of bowls since yesterday, it's extraordinary. She's playing really, really well today.
Just a fraction narrow. Well, I don't think that'll worry Jacob too much. He'll be playing his the forehand side.
He's played some good bowls down that
Yeah,
forehand
he
side
has.
too, and it's open, no traffic.
Yep.
He's got 3 goes at it. I would think that he'd be able to at least get second shot, if not the shot. So Ben will be trying to lock down this head. If Ben could trail this kitty 1 to 2 feet back round the line, would just make it that bit harder for Jacob. It's a good bowl. It's
Very
going to
good
count,
bowl.
but unfortunately, it's going to stick out there.
Just framed it a little bit, hasn't he?
It must look so tempting from the mat, but he knows he's 3 down. The conservative approach to begin with. Very close. Well, he stays up.
Hard to tell from here. It might still be the blue one shot.
Yeah, I think Ben's bowl at the front, which is around 1 foot short, is still the shot, but Jacob's definitely cut it down. He was 3 down. He's, I would say, only now 1.
Wouldn't surprise me he comes down and has a look here. If
I
One
dare
up.
say we'll have Jacob come up to the head here and he'll suss this out. Still got another one to come.
I think Braeden was indicating they were 1 up. Both the skips wandering down. Have a look now. It's a big end, isn't it? Whoever wins this one is well on the way. Well, some Benedicts have to win it. If Tannum win it, it's a puts them in a very strong position for the final end.
Well, Ben's the ice man. He's given us nothing there.
Good etiquette from the boys there. It wasn't their head, so they were staying out of it, and they're just moving off the line for the peg there.
So a lot of looking going on. I wonder if he's considering trying to get that bowl of Jacobs out somehow. It seems to sort of be planted in there a little bit.
Heading up to the coach to have a chat.
That makes me think like that he thinks he's down as well. So I think if he's holding 1, he's just drawing
Drawing a shot.
again.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's the fact that he thinks he's down that's causing the confusion as to what shot he should be playing. He's had a chat to Dad. He's looking after them behind the ring.
Well, what are the options here? It's just an open hand draw or a little...
Or it's a smack at that front green one of Jenna's and try and clear
Yes.
their bowls out. But I'm not sure it's really worth that much to him, and you don't necessarily get it out of the head. So
It looks like he wants to play his forehand. Oh, yeah.
we're going big. Hold on to your hat.
Oh, he needs a wick here.
Oh, goodness me. He did everything but. Multiple edges. Went flying through the head. Didn't touch anything that was as part of the scoring. Still having a very close look at this for shot.
Well, it's hard to see Jacob doing anything other than just a forehand draw.
He's drawn well out there. The track will be good enough. It's all about his weight.
Braeden just asking for it to settle down. Just roll through.
Jenna said, let's get that tape out. What do you favour, Ben? So the official word on the sidelines here from Ben Hagan is it is close.
Jenna, go to my front yellow one.
Doing it again. Ben's just wandering down to give her a hand. Well, looking at that, it looks like Jacob's got shot.
So that's a big in for the Tannum Sands combination. So one shot becomes 2 on their power play.
And a 3-shot gap on the last end. And I think I saw Jacob indicating to Braeden to play long.
So St Benedict's opened up this match with 3 shots on the first end. So they know they need to close it off with 3 to get the tie.
Definitely possible.
Great to have you all with us as we enter the last end of this match. Morning, Lance Rossington, Patrick Walsh, Janet Hagan cheering on the Tannum boys.
Good weight. Exactly what Jacob called for. Yeah, good starter, very good weight. Well, the official clock at the green here says 11 seconds to go, so
Looks like everyone's got their ends underway at least.
it does. Looks like everybody's going to. And there's the bell in the background if you didn't hear it.
To get a 3 or more, Jenna's going to need to give Ben at least one good bowl in the head here.
I don't mind this line. Has it got the weight to... Oh, yeah, she's reaching nice.
Well, those little bowls, they'll stop quickly. That's the one they needed.
That's a great bowl.
Great shot, Jenna. That's exactly what they needed.
He's going to be around that. What's his weight like here? He's just going to roll through a little bit. Just stayed up.
Now, this would be a bonus one. If Jenna could get
Just pinched
another
the
one.
grass a little bit here.
So Ben Hagan will need all 3 of his bowls to count at this head for the win. 2 for a draw. The way that Jacobs played today, you'd think that would be difficult, but funnier things have happened. Get a bit of pressure build up in a game, funny things can happen.
You think Jacob will play his backhand here. He's got a Jenna's bowl to rest on. And if he just takes the jack across a little bit, Braeden's sitting there. Good line. Good line here.
Very close. Very close.
Braeden's clapping it.
Oh, dearie me. How stiff can you be?
That was a good ball.
Keeps things alive for the Hagan duo from St Benedict's College.
Now Ben's put it in a very good spot as well here.
Just needs to slow down. Needs to slow down.
Well, there's two for him.
As our good friend Val Febo would say, is there a twist in this tale? Holding 2. Jacob Hoger, is it going to hang on?
He's given it a good chance here.
Is it going to hang on? Well, here's a chance for Ben Hagan to add. Oh, that's fallen backwards.
Yeah, what's that done?
Well, I was about to call that is 2, but the bowl's fallen backwards. That's extraordinary.
Jacobs again, good bowl here, very good area.
Ben Hagan, little touch.
Oh, there you are.
He's done it well.
There's 3.
So, big bowl from Ben Hagan. Holding 3.
Jacobs' last bowl. What do you think, Troy? It's just, I mean, really, he's been drawing well. He's played 2 great bowls. He just needs to, nothing silly, just draw in there. He could be just a foot over if he rests in amongst some of those bowls there.
I think you've got to play what you feel you're most confident. Like, what do you feel like you're playing well in that game? If you feel like you're drawing well and you're confident, do it. I mean, he can play weight and take the wing bowl out, and that gets a good result.
Yeah, he
takes the jack.
Just playing a positive draw here.
It's in the area again. Just doesn't need a hole. Doesn't need a hole.
Oh.
Well. So we think it's currently 3, which means the live score is it's a draw. So Ben Hagan now coming to the mat on his forehand with 2.5 feet of room to add a 4th shot and win the game. Line's definitely good enough.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, it's very good.
It's close.
It's very good.
Ben Hagan.
Oh, he's going to do this.
Oh, no jack.
Oh,
no jack.
no.
Oh, no. So unlucky. That is stiff.
Yeah, he's made it 1 or possibly 2.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
Oh, the boys, the skips are having a hug. They realise how tight a game that was.
What an extraordinary finish. Could not have played that any better, Ben Hagan.
No, that was excellent.
Unsure if it's 1 or 2 in the end. Inconsequential to the final result, though. The Tannum Sand State High, they keep their title defence hopes alive.
I think they just rolled 1 out. Only 1.
So, great effort. Tannum Sands taking this one out 9-7. Now, for everyone out there, we've got a great match. We've got another great match that will be coming up. It'll be on this same stream. So, a very short turnover. Barely time to scratch ourselves here, but we'll. So I'm going to jump off, but stay on the stream, and we'll see you for the next game. It'll be a terrific one. We thank Pine Rivers, the terrific hosts of this secondary school cup, and of course Bowls Queensland, the organising body of this event, and our proud sponsors: Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and the Bioscapes Group. On behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed media team, I'm Troy Corber, and on behalf of myself, Robbie Allen, and Tony Carter, we bid you farewell. We'll see you soon. Hello, as promised, short break, we're back with round 7 action of the 2025 Secondary School Cup. We saw St Benedict's team playing in the one previous, and we've got their second side playing in this one. Zach Morante and Liam Abela up against the St Joseph's Nudgee College team of Tom Mackinney and the smiling assassin Nicholas Franklin. We caught the boys yesterday. They're having the time of their lives here. They're all smiles, having a joke. They're absolutely loving it. And it's good to have them back on the live stream. We'll get you some details and information on positions and where their things are sitting on the ladder. We'll just give the Bolts Queensland team some time to put the scores in from the last round, so we'll give that to you later this game. If you're just joining us, it's played over 9 ends, 1 hour time limit, but we've been getting through our ends fairly smartly, so we shouldn't have an issue with that. Jacks are respotted if they're out of bounds, and it is 3 bowl pairs format. Pretty good start there from Zach. So Tom with that big knee brace we learnt yesterday, he injured a medial ligament in his knee. He's only a couple of weeks from getting that tidied up, so he's in a full brace there, and he says it's pulled up okay today.
Injured at playing rugby. So we had the Nudgee boys on last night, and all their mates at school were watching the live stream. They were all on a group chat and a group call. And unfortunately, though, they're not watching today because they're all doing an exam. And Nick and Tom, unfortunately, as they said to us just before the start of the match here, concentrating on more important things here playing bowls rather than doing an exam.
Yeah, they're doing the hard yards for the school, aren't they?
Yeah, no, making the school proud.
Well,
Yeah, good
there we
ball
go.
there.
And it's good that we're getting to see a couple of the teams play again, as we found in the first game with Jenna Hagan, her improvement over the 6 games that she'd had to now. So it'll be good to see how Tom and Nicholas go in this one. And good to see some fresh faces here in Zach Morante and Liam Abela. So St Benedict, strong school. We just saw their previous team of the Hagan brother-sister combination. This is the second St Benedict's team in this competition. That's a pretty good effort from Zach there.
Good line, just pulled up about a metre short.
So I lovingly and respectfully coined these fellas the Jamaican bobsled team in yesterday's coverage, because the backstory is quite remarkable in terms of their preparation. So I had a message from Northern Suburbs Bowls Club, so that the college does come down there and play a bit of bowls, and the boys have spent some time there, but their preparation in the lead up to this tournament was on some AstroTurf at about 20 metres long with a big slant on it. That's what they were practicing on leading into the tournament, and it reminded me of the Jamaican bobsled team preparing for the Winter Olympics. So they've done a great job, and they're having a great time.
And we saw them last night. I think the 20 metre long piece of AstroTurf that they've been practicing on, last night we saw them playing short ends the whole night.
Yeah, I mentioned that to the boys this morning, and they said, yeah, it's our go-to length. So they won't be unhappy that their opposition here have rolled a shorter length to start with. So this is just held out in a good spot. I was impressed with Nicholas last night. Thought he played quite consistently and quite well. He bangs around a couple of bowls and finishes in a good spot behind the head. So just one at the moment.
Just one at the moment.
Nice deliberate approach from Liam.
So Liam played his backhand on the first bowl.
Gee, didn't miss that by much either.
But obviously thought after seeing where it finished and how just got around those outside bowls, changed his hand.
Close to counting. If he can just get inside that bowl, he does.
Yeah, he does. That's 2. Or 3 down was the signal. Oh, this looks like a good bowl. This will cut a couple out.
Well, that takes all the measuring out of it. That second shot.
So
Great shot there from Liam.
Tom's 1 up at the moment. Looks like he's about to change his hand.
If he can trail that jack just a couple of inches, he could make 4. But he's going to just come under the head there. He's probably happy he was winning the first end.
Yeah, I don't.
Cheeky smile.
He is happy.
Don't think there was a lot of trying with that one. So the Nudgee boys from St Joseph's College are on the board first. They collect 1 shot against their St Benedict's opponents.
So, start of the second end here, and again we can see Tom calling for a short end. Nick's just gone through, maybe a metre more than Tom wanted. And a good start here. Yeah, that's a very good start. Liam calling Zach to follow him down and just perhaps sit on next bowl. And he couldn't have played it any better. That's a ripper. Oh, it's just rolled back, I think, to next bowl. Just a little strong, but that's going to finish in a good spot because you can only see the jack going backwards from here. Maybe just on a fraction wide line. Yeah, 3 good bowls from Nick there. So 1 on and 2 behind. What are we seeing? There we are. For a moment there, Zach was lining up as though I thought he was going to have a bit of a run at this. If he just rolls that over, oof. Good bowls from both leads. Zach given the privilege of chalking his own bowl there. Well, for a while there, Tom had the option of playing a little bit of weight through that jack, drag it back, and he would have been sitting 3 or 4. But I think Liam's bowl there may have changed that. I think this is a good hand to play. If he just rolls Zach over onto the bowl, or if he's a bit skinny under it, he could roll Nicholas out there. Maybe just doesn't want that amount of weight though. Tom going to the back for a bit of cover. I think Zach indicating to roll that outside bowl in, or just use that to come in. A bit of weight, and I think it's just going to hang on the outside. So that looks like it'll be 1 to the Nudgee pair.
So they extend their lead 2-0 after 2 ends. Some good bowls early. So results are in. So we're up to round 6 completed. Just bring that up for you. We haven't had a change at the top of the table. So the top 3 going into this morning have all won their first games. So all the positions are held as they are. So in first with still 6 wins out of 6 games, tremendous effort, is the Latham pairing, Max and Rihanna from Tallawong State High. Our previous broadcast game, Jacob Hoger and Braeden Andrews with that win takes them to 5 wins, just 1 win obviously behind the Latham pairing, and then Claire Kirby and Mia Skur, Millmerran State School, sitting in 3rd. So,
well, if the Lathams keep this up, Troy, we will be seeing them. We will be seeing them in the last of the televised games this afternoon. So we might be calling the champions home.
yeah. Yep, still plenty to play for and still very much open at this stage. So there's this game plus another 2 rounds to go. So 3 completed results. A lot could change in that period.
Well, the Nudgee team have gone to their favourite short length again.
Well, the rink next to us is Jacob Hoger versus Mia Skur. So that is 2nd and 3rd playing each other. So you would think that's a do or die game for the Millmerran State team. But if they were to win that, they'll draw level on wins with Jacob Hoger. So, and the Tannum Sands team. So, yeah, interesting game going on there. We'll keep an eye on that one.
And the percentages are close as well. So you might see a bit of a change, but we'll have to wait and see. Actually, the score difference presently between 2nd and 3rd is 11 shot score difference. So it'd have to be some sort of win by Mia to jump over the top of Jake.
dare say it'll be hard work to get a big win against Jacob with the way he played in that first game.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he?
So, three pretty fair bowls from Tom Mackinney. Two of them particularly good. Two of them are only 2.5 feet away. So he set things up nicely there for his skip, Nicholas Franklin. All the work to do for Liam. At least Liam's got an open hand he can play.
Just looking at on the green here, it looks like 2 for sure, measure for third.
It's actually close to being too short this end. Where probably not something that the players would be conscious of, particularly these newer players. But yeah, it's only about maybe a metre past the minimum mark, and it looks to be more than a metre up from the 6 foot at the other end. So this will test them out.
Yeah, I don't know if the viewers can see it on the live stream, but there's a seam in the carpet, which looks to be minimum length, and they're just past that, as you said, Troy, about a metre. So, yeah, very close.
Well, the Astro Turf boys are sticking to what works, aren't they?
But they're right.
And why wouldn't they? They're holding 3, nearly 4 at the moment.
Yeah, good
Short end specialists. Falling a tad short, so Zach and Liam currently sitting on 1 win from their 6 games, and Tom and Nick are at, well, essentially 3 wins. They've won 2 games and they've had a bye, which counts as a win, so they've had 3 wins from their 6 games. So
they were saying in the game before this they were up by 1 on the last end, but unfortunately dropped to 2. So they're only just out of a win. He's going a little bit of weight down on the rink beside us here.
we might see a little bit of weight through this head for Liam, because it doesn't look pretty to play to, and he is. Can he get a result? Well, he can. He's a bit unlucky he didn't clear a few more out there.
Sort of looks like about 3 from here. Three it is.
So 3 ends on the trot for the Nudgee team. They extend their lead to 5-0 after 3 ends. And I dare say we'll see another short end coming up. So I mentioned both the Nudgee boys have only been really preparing and training for this event for the last 8 weeks on their AstroTurf at school. And they actually find themselves in equal 4th on points.
Good on them.
So
hello. The lead's trying to organise a power play, I think.
and Nick's cut him off. We've got the cut off, so don't listen to him. He's just the lead. I think Tom wanted to go for the kill. 5-0 up, play the power play, kill the game.
Great roll of the jack as well. Straight on the line. No need to touch it by Tom. Well, that was good grass there by Zach. Just pulled up a metre and a bit short though, but if he just stays on that grass and a little bit more weight, he'll be all over it.
So Tom just threw that jack probably a bit longer than he would have liked to. And he's struggling a little bit on this longer length. So this is a chance for the St Benedict College boys here to get one in and open up their account.
Well, this is looking like pretty good weight.
Yeah, good correction from Zach Morante.
Very good. That's shot bowl. He's forced Nick over onto his other hand. Touch of the jack. Nope.
Oh.
Pretty good area again.
It's a clear run. Oh. May not quite count, so plenty of room for the skippers here. Pretty good line from Nicholas.
Yeah, if he collects this jack.
Oh. Just pops through. So still plenty of room here for Liam. He's played under a lot of pressure in this game so far, so nice for him to play to a good positive head here. He's holding shot. Nice open hand.
Looks pretty decent too, doesn't it?
Just needs to stop.
Well, he's finishing a good spot back there because a little touch on that jack was going to bring in a lot of bowls.
He adjusted.
Oh, he's going to roll that in maybe.
He's a bit unlucky there. I reckon that was a good bowl. I think that was going to be shot, but it's collected the opposition bowl, so now they're holding two. So big chance for the St Benedict's team. Needs to slow down a little bit. Nick doesn't need to do much different here. His last bowl was actually very good. Just got caught in traffic. Just needs to bowl the same bowl.
Looks a bit heavy out of his hand.
Tell you what, he's close though to the jack. Oh, just comes under again. So they're going to get on the board here, barring catastrophe.
Well, Zach's been signalling too, but it sort of looks close between Nick's bowl out on the...
These boys, these Nudgee boys, the coach has got the live stream going on the side, and Tom from the other end said to Nick, "Oh, you're in camera at the moment," and he's given a big smile. They're having a great time out there. It's brilliant. Oh, dear.
Well, two, I reckon, and a... Oh, no. Two and a measure for three, but they may just call it a two. There's two.
I think we're going to measure between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock there, I think.
Yeah, I'd be measuring. I think we learnt last night, didn't we, Troy, that the coach of the Nudgee side is also their football coach?
That's correct, yep. And that's 2 shots, so they're on the board. Good job, St Benedict's. They collect 2 shots. But St Joseph's Nudgee still leading this one 5 shots to 2 after 4 ends. Still no power play called from either team as yet.
Well,
That's still up the sleeve.
let's see if Nick tries to convince Tom to go with his power play. Well, Zach looking like he likes the short end as well. Tom looks like he's permanently telling himself a joke, Troy.
Yeah, yeah, he does. It's the true spirit of the competition. Do your best, try and win, but make sure you're having fun doing it.
Exactly.
Gets a clear path, but just overplays it slightly, so still plenty of room here for the leads.
That last bowl looks like it's shot bowl at present. Just dropping short.
Tom's going to change his hand here. Oh, that one's just come out a bit skewy from the hand, drifting out wide, so plenty of room for the skippers here. Abela. Hoping to get one close here and try and get his team to win a couple of ends in a row. Do them the world of good. Just needs to slow down.
Just carrying a little bit of speed, but it looks like it's going to pull off a shot.
Yep. That's enough for now.
This looks pretty useful out of the hand.
Oh, this is numero uno.
Yeah.
That's a good bowl from
Good
Nick
bowl.
Franklin.
Well, this doesn't look too bad either.
Well, they're trading blows now.
Yeah.
Skips have come to play this end.
That's a good bowl. Very
Great
good bowl.
shot from Abela. Nick returned the favour again. Not 100 miles away.
He's close. A little touch on the... Oh, he's played a great bowl here.
Well, well, well.
Ah,
Boys.
the boys are on fire. Has he stayed in or did he just roll out?
I think he's got shot.
Zach's having a look but not giving any fingers. Or up, one down, he's saying.
Well, get back enough. It's trying to. It's a good try. Good end of bowls from Liam. Still finds himself one down though, unfortunately. Some good bowling from Nick Franklin.
Yeah, I don't think he was too enthusiastic about getting too close in there.
Bit of a scaredy cat there.
Had a smile on his face, happy to take the one.
So that one takes Nudgee team from St Joseph's to 6, leading St Benedict's College 2 after 5 ends.
And just looking at the skips here, seeing if we're going to get a signal of a power play at all.
So
doesn't look like it.
Yeah, Nick's interacting with the crowd and signing autographs. He's living his best life out there.
Calling for a short end.
He's just drilled it a bit long.
Yeah, I think we're going medium.
The skip gave him a little look then too. Give him a little puff of the cheeks. He wasn't happy with that. It's mutiny in the ranks.
Well, Tom just needs to nail one and all will be forgiven. Oh. Just needs to push out just a fraction.
Tom gets a clear run here. He's pretty close.
Yeah, his weights.
Oh, he didn't need that. Still, he gets the shot, but I think that one would have probably finished within a foot or two of the jack.
Yeah,
He got a clear run.
It was looking like a good bowl.
See Zach on the mat like that, I think he's going to wind up for a drive.
Oh,
this one looks good.
Weight looks good, just needs under it. Yes.
Oh, pinpoint perfect. Great shot. Liam the skipper's very happy with that one, so he should be. Well played, Zach Morante. Tom's not a million miles away here.
Oh, he's played well.
What a shot.
Ah, what a great ball. Did he stay there yet? No, got the signal of 1 up to the Nudgee boys. Tom doing a little bit of a fist pump. He was happy with himself.
He was. Unfortunately, the game between second and third, they're not keeping up to date with their scoreboard next door. We've still got one all after 2 ends, so I can't give you an update on the Millmerran State School and Tannum Sands game at the moment.
Well, Zach just played an absolute bomb there, and unfortunately his bowl just rolled out. So he played 2 great bowls. It looks like Nudgee are holding at the moment. Oh, look at this. He's just going to... Hey, that's an outstanding shot. And he's very happy with himself, young Nick. That's excellent.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he's managed to do that. It's pretty clever.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking all right. Just needs to work in and... Oh, might be enough to force... Nick stayed on the same hand, but...
He's putting the blocker in.
yes. Well, Liam can afford to just be up to the jack here. He can roll a couple in himself or take the jack back.
He's got nice weight to the head to do something.
Does. This is a good-looking bowl.
Get hold of the jack, Liam.
Oh, yeah, he's played it well. Great bowl.
Well played. They needed that one. Only 3 ends to come after this one. 4 down on the board.
All right.
Tom's giving him the heave-ho to have a little crack at it. And he is. I tell you what, he's got this. Check out the celebration.
Oh.
There it is. Like a WWE wrestler. He just gives it a little fist pump and cheeky smirk. He loved it.
Come on.
Good shot. Both sides were a little scratchy starting this game, but we've seen some good bowls over the last couple of ends.
This has been a great head, this one. Geez, not a million miles away here. Just needs to work in.
Now, can he curl around those?
His weight was sensational there. Just need to bring it in a foot or more.
Now, is it 1 or 2 here? It's
2
2.
down to the Nudgee boys.
So 2
To
there.
the Nudgee.
And they'll take their score to 8-2
And we're looking
after
for
6 ends.
Oh, we must be coming into some power plays here soon.
And he's keeping us in suspense on the power play. He's wanting to hold it back.
Uh-oh. Call for a short one. Nick just having a look at him, saying, mate. Good start.
Yeah, well played, Tom.
Not bad grass here. It's coming in.
Oh, what a great shot
Yeah,
this
that
is.
is a very good
well
bowl.
played.
Yep.
Zach Morante.
There's one to St. Benedict's.
Might be a bit overweight, but he's in the area. Can he get to the jack? Just wide.
As every bowler out there knows, he's just got the call from the skip, which is hard to do, which is just do the same thing again. But he has. What a great bowl. 2 great bowls.
He follows instructions well.
Yeah, that's sensational. I've just about built my pennants team from what I've seen here today.
Tom's taken a bit of weight off, but it's going to still just sneak past, but it's in a good spot for his skipper.
Liam's calling Zach for a back bowl.
Well, I don't know about a back bowl, but
I
he
think
might
Zach's,
draw another one.
Yeah, I think Zach says, no, boss, let me just draw another one here.
Just needs to hold on while it's close.
Slightly awkward spot there, isn't it? It's not quite on the run in, but if they play slightly wide, he might bring it in.
There's talk of some weight to this head.
Oh, yes. Well, given the quality of the upshot on the last end, why not? Especially with your first bowl.
Gave it a chance. He's got another one in a good spot behind there. Boys from St Benedict's will need to be careful about that jack going backwards.
Looks like 3, doesn't it, Troy, at this point?
It's close, yeah.
2 and a measure.
One bowl's laying down, one's standing up, so it's hard to tell. Now Liam does not want to take any of this jack.
It's a good line, just needs to be in there.
Doesn't want to take the jack though.
Oh,
he's got a better one, but he was holding 2, so
just 1 down is the call.
it's just going to drift outside. Ooh, nearly caught that bowl. Well, just like he called his lead, Liam just needs to bowl the same bowl. Well, looks like he's going to change.
Well, I think he wanted some back cover there, but he just hasn't quite got around to the back. I reckon we might see a little bit of weight here from here. It is.
Oh, we're seeing a lot of weight.
Well, even though he took himself out, I think it's still only 1.
So they've actually got a lot of seconds here, but the boys probably aren't that experienced to maybe see that shot. Yeah, sitting and staying that bowl out of the head, it gives them 5 when they're 6 behind.
Well, he's playing the right hand to try and roll it out. I don't think he's going to quite get down to it though. 1. 1 of St Benedict's, and the score is 3-8.
So only 2 ends to go.
2 ends to go.
And he's finally called it.
Nudgee's calling their power play.
St Benedict's are going to hold theirs to the last end.
Oh, they're both going.
Well, they're both going. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's game on here. Someone's getting a multiple. Who's it going to be?
Robbie's just wandered away from the console here, so as soon as he comes back, he'll be putting up the power play for St Benedict's as well. Hey, Robbie, St Benedict's have just called a power play also.
First time we've seen it. in our coverage. Both teams taking it at the same time.
There we are. Both power plays are up. Yeah, not a bad bowl there to begin with. Yeah, that's the bowl you want when you're calling a power play.
Absolutely. Tom will be happy with that one. Chance for Tom to add another one in now.
A little bit heavier here. Around the back, got the tee. Well, with 5 the difference, any pickup by Nudgee will put the game out of reach of St Benedict. So St Benedict's really need to win this end. Well, as they cross over, Nudgee holding 1.
Liam at least has got an open hand still to play to, so
Yeah.
certainly there for him. If he can get one in.
Well, this has got some merit. What's he going to do? Is he going to set this? He is too. What a great ball.
Well,
What a great ball.
that's what they needed.
Yeah.
Pressure now on Nick.
Oh, he's in a pretty good area as well. Just needs to work in.
Can he get back to the bowl? Oh, well,
Oh,
he's done it.
He's done it. Holden 1 for sure. 2 great bowls from the 2 skips. Liam just needs to do the same bowl again.
Oh, good try by Liam.
His line was perfect. Just if he'd taken a yard off that, he would have worked into Nick's bowl there. Yeah, that's a good attempt. Well,
This is it for the game, really.
big bowl, yeah.
Needs to score with this bowl.
Well, he's not going to be short.
It's just going to drift around
Just
that bowl.
around it. I think Nick's taken the conservative approach. Didn't want to disturb anything.
I'll just be happy with winning that in because it's a power play.
And gives them the game. One
So
it
it's
is.
one.
One is two. And that makes it 10-3.
Need to play there. Got one more in left. One more in left. I think the boys are a little confused. Up the boots. He says the job's done. And to go into the crowd and sign autographs. And he's got to play another end of bowls yet.
He says, I've got a dodgy knee.
Sit down for a few minutes.
Nick's here indicating to us that it's hard to get good help.
Okay, so we've had a scoreboard update on the Tannum Sands and Millmerran State School game. So Tannum Sands leading 7-2 after 6 ends. Only got 7 minutes left, so they might struggle to get through all their... unless the board hasn't been changed for an end potentially.
I reckon the board hasn't been changed, Troy, because they'd be playing 8 back that direction at the moment.
So they will complete their end there on and get their next one underway before time runs out.
Yeah, taking a deep breath there, so this must be a big bowl. Oh, come on, she's saying, oh, wheeling it on, just maybe. Oh, that's a good bowl.
Well done, Tom. So this has been a round 7 fixture. We have 2 further rounds. I'll confirm with Robbie whether we're on a separate stream for the next one. We will be on a new stream, so we'll be able to leave this one at the conclusion of the game. And it will be a short turnaround, so it'll only be a few minutes. Players will shuffle rinks.
Well, that was a good bowl by Liam, a good weight. Just needed just on the outside of the bowl rather than the inside of the bowl, so the Nudgee guys are holding 1. Tom's put in a good back bowl there.
Well, St Benedict's team have played okay. I think 10-3 is probably a little unflattering to them. The Nudgee boys have just come up with a couple of big bowls at times, particularly from Nick in the skip spot where St Benedict's were holding and looked to be in good positions, but Nick just had the answers. So
yeah, that's right. A number of ends there. Liam put in some great bowls, and then Nick just came down and just rolled him out. His line's good here. Just a fraction too much weight around the back. Good spot though.
his line's actually been pretty good all game. It's
Yeah.
just been the weight, and for new bowlers, weight's an experience thing. Weight's very hard to teach players. It's through trial and error and playing, and you get a sense of the weight of the green you're playing on.
Good bowl there.
Nick's got the weight of the green there. It's a beauty.
Nudgee holding 2. Gives Liam the chance just to be positive. positive he is. What's his weight? He's just going to stay on the outside. I think Nick's decided that he likes the look of that head just as it is.
Yeah, I think he caught it on his leg there. He's intimating to Tom at the other end, I clocked my leg on the way through.
Hey, we've all used that excuse, haven't we, Troy?
Yeah. So you can see the coach and Nick there. They're watching the live stream as we talk there now.
He's still indicating he hit his leg.
So last bowl coming down.
His weight was so good, just needed to just be a fraction inside that line.
So 2 shots to the Nudgee boys who have a comprehensive win here, 12-3 over St Benedict's College. Entertaining game as it always, and the Nudgee boys are involved.
Well, all 4 players play great bowls in that one.
Indeed, indeed. Great to see. So we'd like to acknowledge and thank Club Pine Rivers for their support of this great event, the organisation behind the 2025 Secondary Schools Cup Finals, and of course Bowls Queensland, the organising committee. Tireless work behind the scenes to get this up and running, and Bowls Queensland would like to acknowledge their sponsors Mullins, More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACIT Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and the Bioscapes Group. On behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed media team, this is Troy Corber on behalf of Robbie Allen and Tony Carter saying farewell, and we will see you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Lawn bowls is a lively and welcoming sport that unites people of all ages. Imagine laughter echoing across the greens as friendships blossom and excitement fills the air. Whether you're a kid on an adventure, a teen hanging out, or an adult unwinding, the Lawn Bowls Green is the perfect spot for everyone. Bowls offers something for every age and stage. Social roll-ups for relaxed, fun games. Ladies' days with a welcoming vibe. Coaching sessions to learn or improve. Competitive pathways for those keen to play serious. Youth programs designed for fun and energy. Seniors bowls for low impact, feel-good movement. A game that welcomes all. Bowls is easy to try, fun to play, and open to everyone no matter your age, background, or experience. Whether you come on your own or with friends, you'll be met with friendly faces and a relaxed, supportive atmosphere. It's more than just a game, it's a community you'll feel part of from the moment you step on the green.